Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading. I hope you guys had a great week. I appreciate all the healing energies sent my way. I ended up with a sinus infection, took some antibiotic, and unfortunately I'm having a bad reaction to that. But hopefully it'll be all done by the middle of the week and I'll be back on track. Last week for review, we had New Love, Body Care, Serenity, and Children from Healing with the Angel Cards by Doreen Virtue. And then we had Prioritize Self-Care, Pray from the Heart from Sort of Light. And then finally, from the Angel of Abundance card, we had Cooperation instead of Competition. So I hope you all were able to work with those energies last week. As I said, I was kind of down for the count, although I was still trying to work through things, right? I was trying to see myself as healed, whole, and healthy. The New Love was about self-care, loving myself enough to give myself permission to just rest, drink plenty of fluids. Had no idea I'd have a reaction to the antibiotic, but I did. So now going forward, I'll know not to take that particular one. And it didn't really manifest until the end of the week that I was taking it. So luckily the sinus infection is gone. I still sound a little sinusy, but that's going to resolve itself in the next couple of days. Luckily it wasn't COVID. It was just a sinus infection. And, I just have to understand and be okay with my body saying, hey, you need to take a rest. And sometimes I think when we push ourselves too far, I know I do it, then you have to really have the universe step in and stop you, right? Because you gain momentum. Now, having said that, I did have a couple readings last week, so that wasn't interfered with. So if you need to reach out to me, you can reach me through Messenger on Facebook. If you have my phone number, you can text me. You can call me, whatever you need to do. But I'm available for readings, Reiki, and also coaching sessions. So, if there's something that you feel you're stuck with, because I know Mercury is about to go retrograde. We're in the shadow period, so people are having trouble with electronics. I know I am. And I'm having trouble with the internet, or one of my apps won't work. It's just very frustrating. I keep resetting my phone, but I don't think that's the issue. So watch for those little things that try to annoy us. Plus, Venus is in retrograde. So that means that some of us will have people from our past show up. It could be past loves, but it can be just unresolved issues that we've had that we need to take care of and finally tie up going forward, right? I forget how long it's in retrograde, but we still have time with Venus. Venus is about relationships, it's about love, but it's about all relationships. That means love relationships as well as family, as well as friends. Maybe you're reorganizing who you want to have in your inner circle, and that's okay. Just remember to put you first, because if you're not good and healthy, then nothing else can happen. So let's get started. I will call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. Let's see what they have for us this week. And hopefully, if you were not feeling well, you are on the mend and feeling better like me. And if you have been able to take some time for yourself, that's good too. Just two. And then last one from St. Michael. What you got for us, angels? I know we've had storms, so just know when that happens, I send out my netting of protection along my Reiki Radar. So know that you're always taken care of. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have St. Michael. We have harmony. And finally, we have freedom. So when St. Michael comes in, he's saying to us to watch for him this week. Ask him to help you. I have a saying that I ask him to roll out the golden carpet. So if you're going to an event, then, ask St. Michael to please roll out that golden carpet for you or escort you. Or if you need something cut away, he's really good at cutting away the fray, right? And anyone who knows me, I have a tagline too that says cancel, cancel, clear, clear. So if you're having a hard time, if you are feeling down and out, if you're feeling like, nothing's working for you and all you continue to do is spiral downward, you can simply say, close your eyes and say, okay, St. Michael, cancel, cancel, clear, clear. And then pick something great that you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I have all of you praying for me. I'm grateful that I'm open and receptive to receiving that healing. And then you change the vibration and now you're spiraling upwards instead of downwards, because through that it brings us the harmony that we're looking for. Harmony is interesting because it's got the blue of the throat, it's got the orange of creativity, it has the music coming in. So the harmony can be in listening to soft music, it can be in listening to music that you love, or it could be you making music, right? Maybe you have the gift of writing music. This is the week to do it, right? St. Michael's going to help you, but know that you have harmony, knowing that you can speak your truth without offending anyone. So the last one that we have is freedom. When the freedom card shows up, again, that's the yellow center, right? We are free to choose. We're free to choose our thoughts. We are free to choose our friends. We are free. And we're free from certain circumstances if we choose to be. There's a choice in there. Do we choose to be free or do we choose to feel trapped? And that's kind of an interesting balance, trying to hold that. But when you feel the harmony in your chakras, in your body, you feel that you're free, right? Because if you can balance your energy centers and you can breathe and you can stay grounded, then you do have that harmony. And St. Michael helps you do that as well. You might see red because of the ruby stone in his sword. You might see blue. I usually see blue with St. Michael. You might feel his presence. You might even see him in your mind's eye or around you. Just know that he's there to protect you, to help pave the way for you to have a great week. So know that through the freedom that you feel, you have that harmony, and then you have St. Michael on your side. So the next deck I'm going to work with is our Sword of Light deck. There we go. And let's see what St. Michael has specifically for us. Whoa, that popped out very quickly. Oh, be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and let Source take it from there. Okay, so again, this is speaking to that throat chakra, right? Being honest with ourselves. Is there an area of our life that we're kind of in denial from? Or is there an area in our life that we want to change, but we're like, well, we justify why we stay at the job, at the relationship, at why we put up or tolerate certain behaviors. Start to look and take an inventory of the self. Where could I be more honest in my life? Is it with people that I love, when I say, I pretend to feel good, but I really don't, or, I'm trying to be happy, but I'm grumpy, then give yourself permission to feel those feelings. I know I had to, I had to be okay with the fact that my body wasn't cooperating with me, and it does that sometimes. And then rather than getting angry about it, I just said, okay, then I'm going to have to rest. I'm going to have to miss some events I wish I could go to, but that isn't going to happen, because if I don't get better, I'm going to stay sicker longer. So, and I was proactive. I did go to the doctor. I noticed it was a sinus infection right away. And that probably came from a lot of you sending me healing energies so that I could have clarity of what to do, right? And then I did. I went to the doctor, and lo and behold, yep, it's a sinus infection. Here, take this meds. Now, that med I hadn't been on in many, many years, and it, for whatever reason, decided to have a reaction in me. And that's okay. I'm not getting any younger. I wish I were, but there you go. Every day we march towards wherever we are. And so I have to remember that I'm 62, not 32. Right? That I have to take time to really rest. and to give myself permission to do that, and then not feel guilty. That's the hardest part. Not feeling guilty, feeling like I haven't done what I thought I was going to do. But then what I did was I have a list and I just shifted it to the end of this week. And if I don't get to all of it this week, I'll do it next week. But like I said, the other part of this too is I feel like I don't want to miss out on anything, right? I don't want to miss out on when I say a prayer of manifestation and someone books an appointment, I want to be 100%, 110% there for them. So that's part of where am I being honest with myself? Well, let's take, for instance, in my case, I have to honestly accept where I am and my age and what my body will accept and won't accept anymore. And that's kind of a hard pill to swallow when you're used to being active, when you're used to, always going and getting things done and, rushing here and rushing there. But in the last few years, those that know me, I had fallen, I had an ankle injury. So God was helping me. I had eye issues. So God was really taking me off my feet, literally. And I learned. So when this came up, I was like, okay, I got to go take care of this because I'm not going to be out for the count like I was before. So, and also it's saying every minute of every day, I'm getting healthier and healthier. I'm healed, healthy, and whole. Going to what I call the healing chamber at night with the healing, the high healers that work on my etheric body, so that when I come back and I get up, I feel much more whole and healed, and know that it will eventually get there on the physical, because it has to manifest up in the ethers before it gets here. So, and sinuses are irritation, so I have to be honest and look who's irritating me, or am I irritating myself, basically. It manifests in a physical way. Doesn't mean I'll manifest it again, because I probably was where there was allergens that I wasn't used to that kind of triggered in my body. And that's okay too, because we have had bad air quality. We've had strange weather. It's been either hot, or today it's kind of chilly but humid, and we have the rain and then the tornadoes. So we have a lot of energy being stirred up on the entire planet. Plus we had a few solar flares hit the planet as well. And when that happens, I always have a reaction to it. And full moon energies. Full moons and new moons now, really, I don't know why. I get insomnia. I can't sleep. I can't function in the way that I want to. So, pardon me. There's a release for you, right? Releasing all of that, whatever that is that I was talking about. I'm releasing it out, and now it can be healed, whole, and healthy. So finally, we're going to look at the Angel of Abundance card, like I said, and here we go. Let's see what we have. That was funny. Man, I didn't see that one coming. That just came out of nowhere. Probably means something. I'll have to go back and watch this and see what I was talking about, because sometimes that's like an exclamation point to me. What were you talking about when your call got dropped? Or where were you when that car pulled in front of you to help you slow down? Things like that. Oh, okay, great. So this one is obstacles and blocks are lifted. So see, Michael comes back in through the abundance angels and says, look, all those obstacles, like me, this, right, feels like it's there, but know that I have lifted it. I have taken care of it. I have cut it away, right? With his sword, he's moved the energies. All your good personal work and your positive energies have overcome. Let me try with my glasses. Here we go. I'm not going to try to read without them. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Okay, so really look at that card. That's a great card. I love his sword. I love his shield. All right, so this is saying our obstacles are being lifted. Now, it happens to come in the abundance deck. So that can be any obstacles with our finances. It can be any obstacles that we feel we've been stuck and we can't get that new opportunity to show up, or we feel like we're, kind of not figuring out why our manifestations aren't coming like they used to. But St. Michael is saying we had to stop, right? We have to be in the pause sometimes. And 8-8 is coming up, Lionsgate, another really intense energy, but it's also, the month of August is an 8. An 8. An 8 is all about abundance. It's about realizing that we have abundance all around us. So we need to ask him to help us with any obstacles that we have. Can he please get them out of the way, help them dissolve, help those opportunities to come to us, because we're ready to receive, right? So we want to be sure that we're not blocking our ourself, because that's where the other card comes in being honest with ourselves. So if we can really be honest and figure out where our blocks are, St. Michael can go in and remove them smoothly, and we're not rebuilding them while he gets rid of them, right? So I hope you enjoy this mini reading. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. The information is in the comments below. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, just hit the subscribe and notification bell, and you will get my weekly mini reading that I post on Mondays. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. We will have gone through the Lion's Gate, so just be safe, be cool, because I know it's been hot out there, and be careful. And we'll see you next time. This is Donna. Don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar.